Let's sit down, and we're going to open in prayer as we always do, holding on to that beautiful song that we just sang, that you are the very expression of God. And so I invite you right now to close your eyes, and let's just take a deep breath in, knowing that our breath is the bridge to bring us to this present moment as we open up to the activity of God within, the presence of God, and opening to that light that moves in through our crown chakra, right into our body, filling us with this light of wisdom, understanding, strength, inspiration. This is the light of God that we are. And feel this light moving all through our body, and bring our attention now into our heart center, the center of love, and feel this energy of love opening us right now to the activity of this harmonizing, unifying, uplifting energy that unites, that heals, that knows oneness, no beginning, no end. I am the light and love that is expressing right here and right now. And let this light and love move out into this sacred space, lifting each and every person who is here present, physically and virtually, out into our community, out into our country, especially lifting all of those that are in pain or suffering, fear, out into our world, all beings lifted in the light of wisdom and love. And envelop this idea, see all world leaders being embraced and open and filled with this light and love that is God. And so it is, amen. And now what we want to do today, as we come to the end of this year, we are going to stay with our intention that we've been focusing on, which is to remember that we are one, that we are interconnected, and that what happens to each and every person impacts me. In this time where there's so much sense of separation and people struggling to find a commonality, how important it is that we remember our true nature. And so let's now just look at your neighbor, wherever you might find them, and just the divine in me sees and holds the divine in you. And now just say hello however you'd like to your neighbor. And I will welcome all of you that are joining us virtually. I see and behold the divine in you, and are so glad to have everybody here with us today. And a couple of us, I was looking around, red seems to be the theme, at least with the ladies. There's quite a few of us that have pulled out the red out of the closet, and red really also isn't it the heart color? So here we are in the season of light and love, and so and joy. I might add joy into that. And I, for one, am so glad to have everybody here with us. So do we have anybody here that's new or coming back for the first, coming back after a while, that want to raise their hand? Okay, we have somebody walking in right now. Well, that you timed that just perfectly, didn't you?
We've been waiting for you.
So I want to get started because this is a full-packed Sunday service, and I want to start with our Advent wreath. So, there we go. So we've got the second Sunday of Advent. And last week, we lit the candle for hope and faith. Hope is that possibility, right? Isn't it? It's the perceived possibility. And as we step into that and embrace it, we grow in faith. We grow in the assurance that God is our source. And so today, we are going to light the candle for peace. Peace. What an important theme and message in this time of the year. You know, Jesus was called the Prince of Peace, wasn't he? When he was born, they were thinking and saying, here is the Prince of Peace. And what does peace mean to me, and what does it mean to you? To me, it means basically that it starts within. But as I work with being peaceful within myself, then I'm able to send that peace and love out. Because you can't give what you don't have, can you? I mean, just from a logical point of view. We cannot give what we don't have. And how many of us look around with everything that's going on in our world today? You don't have to look far. You can look perhaps just in your own community and see where there are people that are struggling with whatever issues, and know that we can be this peace. We have this ability. And so the second Sunday of Advent reminds us about the power that is within us, that we can shine out whenever we choose to remember our true nature. So, moving along, what I want to do is share with you, oops, I think I went the wrong way here. Oh, there we go. Okay. This is our second Sunday that we are doing Super Sunday, and we are doing Super Sunday 3 Sundays in a row so that in case somebody isn't here, they still get to participate. We're always thinking about you. We want to make sure no one feels left out. But Super Sunday is one of our most important annual fundraisers. This has been a tradition here at Unity Church of Raleigh for a long, long time. And one of the things, I was talking with our own Sharon Shadan as we were talking about the newsletter yesterday, and we were talking about the importance of this particular fundraiser, because as we come together, this supports everything that we do in here. Everything. Your contributions are what keep us alive, keep us growing, keep us able to have live music, which, you know, we just had Music Sunday. Music was the message. And I'm always saying we are gifted. Not every church has live music, and we have a rich band. A trio today, just as I'm talking about our music group, but boy, you wouldn't have known that with that wonderful opening song, right? We rocked it. But I wanted to share with you just some of the things that we do. We know that we meet for prayer. We know that we meet for classes, and we have a prayer team that is very, very on point with calls and prayer messages and things like that. But we also have, we sponsored a prayer workshop that was done by Reverend Linda Martilla-Wissett, who is a Unity minister, ran Silent Unity, our organization's prayer ministry, where, you know, that's the prayer that goes on 24/7. And she also has written several books on prayer. And we had her here in our church for a workshop, a weekend workshop. We did the interfaith conversations where we had the different practitioners from the Muslims, the Hindus, the Buddhists, remember? We had the Baha'i. So that's one of the pictures up there. And we have a caregiver support group. We have a lot of people in our congregation right now that are going through things, and care and support doesn't only mean physical, you know, if you've got a change that you're dealing with. So there's so many things that we are involved in, both internal and external in our community. And so I want to have our congregants come on up. Our family members, Nisha, Carol and Shawnice. This is the mother and the two daughters, and the coming new baby that will be here. And these girls grew up in Unity Church of Raleigh. And so one of the things that we're doing is they are going to tell you what Unity Church of Raleigh means to them.
Good morning, everyone. To me, Unity Church of Raleigh means just what you see here, family. I came to Unity many years ago looking for family, not knowing it at the time, but here we are with family. It means family to me. It means caring for one another. It means joy and peace and learning and growing. That's what it is for me.
UCR, to me, means that I don't have to go to church and hear dogma all dang on morning and hear things that just don't resonate with my soul, and I'm sitting there going, that's not true, and that doesn't feel true. And that I get to learn from people that feed my soul, and being in community with like-minded people that are on a spiritual law of truth path. Truth with a big capital T.
So I think I swayed away from the prompt. So I'm just gonna say what I wrote. But I first want to thank my mom for actually listening to her spirit, and
Amen.
coming to Unity when we were younger. So kudos to Mom. Yay. Unity beliefs align with my own own spiritual beliefs. I noticed the change a long time ago. Quick story, me and my mom went to this youth event at some church a long time ago, and we were already going to Unity. But the topic and what they were talking about just really didn't resonate with us, and we were just like, you want to go? Yeah, you want to go? Okay, we'll go. So I think that was like one of those important moments when I like learned or felt the difference between Unity and other places. And then also Unity dives into the whole aspect of us being spirits, having that human experience and what to do with that and how to go about your day and life. And so I love that without the whole, bells and whistles of religion. And so it's exciting to know that my daughter will be like the first like real Unity person, and that will be her foundation. So that's really awesome. And also, since we did work in childcare, it was really cool to see other kids grow up in Unity. So they're able to be their true, authentic selves without, the pressure. So shout out to Emily, since she's here. All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. Isn't it wonderful to see a whole family that now we're going to have 3 generations that have really grown up here in Unity Church of Raleigh. So thank you so much, Nisha, Carol, and Shawnice, for sharing what is so resonant for you about Unity Church of Raleigh. So now we're going to take a love offering. So I'm going to ask the usher to come up. So this particular love offering is our Super Sunday one. We still do our regular love offering, just in case somebody is not aware of how we do this. So it's two love offerings today. And this first one is your fundraiser donation. And so we're going to just do that now.
Draw me close to you. Never let me go. I lay it all down again to hear you say that I'm a friend.
Thank you. Thank you for your donations this morning. My name is Nancy, and good morning. Thank you for being here today. Let's set our intention for today by stating our statement of faith. Together, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life and affairs, God the good. The reading from the Daily Word today is on peace. Perfect peace dwells within me and all beings. As I prepare for a fuller experience of my divinity this Advent season, I turn my attention to cultivating peace of mind and heart. This inner preparation invites me to look beyond my circumstances and attune to the deeper harmony that underlies all creation. Whether I'm in a busy city or a calming natural setting, I trust that each day will dawn in perfect alignment with the heavenly bodies of the cosmos. Likewise, whether I feel anxious or calm, I trust heavenly peace is within me. Aware of my peaceful nature, I choose thoughts, words, and actions that honor my spiritual self. My presence restores calm in chaos and invites serenity to ease distress. My tranquil demeanor magnifies the peace of God. Our scripture today is, "Now may the Lord of peace himself give you peace at all times and all ways. The Lord be with all of you." Psalm 27:62-5. Our affirmation is, "Perfect peace dwells within me and all beings." Let's say that together, please.
Perfect peace dwells within me and all beings.
And now more music from the AHA Band.
Aha. All right. And staying with our peace theme here. I don't want to be afraid every time I face the waves. I don't want to be afraid. I don't want to be afraid. I don't want to fear the storm just because I hear it roar. I don't want to fear the storm. I don't want to fear the storm. Peace, be still, say the word, and then I will set my feet upon the still till I'm dancing in the deep. Peace, be still, you are here, so it is well. Even when my eyes can't see, I will trust the voice that speaks. I'm not gonna be afraid, 'cause these waves are only waves. I'm not gonna be afraid. Oh, I'm not gonna be afraid. I'm not gonna fear the storm. You are greater than its roar. I'm not gonna fear the storm. I'm not gonna fear at all. Peace, be still, in the words, and then I will set my feet upon the sea till I'm dancing in the deep. Peace, be still, you are here, and so is as well. Even when my eyes can't see, I will trust the voice that speaks. Peace, peace over me. rise up. Oh, heart, believe. Let faith rise up in me. Let faith rise up. Oh, heart, believe. Let faith rise up in me. Let faith rise up. Oh, heart, believe. Let faith rise up in me. Let faith rise up. Oh, heart, believe. Let faith rise up in me. Peace be still, and then I will set my feet upon the sea, and I'm dancing in the deep. Oh, peace be still, you are here and so is well. Even when my voice can't speak, you all trust the voice that speaks. Peace, peace over me. Oh, peace, peace over me.
Thank you, Greg and the band. I hadn't heard that song before, but it's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Today we're going to talk about light. I know we've been talking a lot about peace, but you know what? We might be able to weave that idea together. We'll see where we go. The reason I was thinking about light is I was in Florida for Thanksgiving with my sister and her family. And that's another story we're not going to go into today. But I don't know about the rest of you, but sometimes families can have their stories and their dramas, right? So I returned home, but before I did, we were walking in downtown Naples one evening, and it was just so beautiful. It's a beautiful area anyway. But they have this plaza, and they have these royal palm trees, and those are very tall with a big, thick trunk, and the palm leaves on top. And they're always wrapped in white. And all of these royal palms were lining this plaza. The theater is at the end, and they seem to branch over like this. Anyway, they also had these big white balls of light. The just out of whatever. So you just stand there, and it's like a canopy of white light with these extra balls of light, and the plaza is just beautiful. And then you walk up the street, and everything is also, all of the trees have the white lights going up. And as I was walking and looking at this, it really impacted me, just the beauty of it. And I realized that, light really does something. And so I just started thinking about that and said, if we think about this season, here we are in the Christmas season, and December is one of the darkest months that we have, isn't it? With this time change and everything. And yet, we celebrate with so many lights. So there's a theme in here that we can light our way always, regardless of how light or dark it is. And why do we resonate with light? Who here doesn't? Who likes this season when you look at the Christmas trees all lit up and walk down your streets? I don't know about you, but they're already up with the lights around my house. Anyone here like doing that, seeing the lights and the Christmas feel? So for me, I started to think, why do we resonate so powerfully with light. And I think most beings do. Most beings do. You've got moths that fly to a light, right? How many animals do you see laying out? While I was in Naples, we had a lot of grandchildren there. While I was in Naples, we went to the zoo, and you saw all the animals laying in the sun, because it is still summer in Naples, Florida. And, just basking in the sun. Just enjoying the light, the warmth. We as a species, we as creatures of God, we like the light. And the metaphysical definition for light is in Charles Fillmore's book, The Revealing Word. It says it's the illumination of spirit resident in the center of every man's being. Just take that in for a moment. We respond to light because it is our very nature. We are spirit, right? Who is it? Carol who mentioned that when she was up here. We are spiritual beings having this human experience. That is obviously a strong unity principle, that God is not a separate being, that we have this light within us. And if we even look at the Bible, right from the very beginning in Genesis 1, let there be light, and there was light, and it was good. And it was good. One of the themes that Jesus does over and over in his stories is talk about light. There's so many references. When I was looking for some of them, I had a choice. I had a big, healthy choice of different references where he would say things like, I am the light, you are the light of spirit. While I'm in this world, I am the light. That just goes on and on and on in all of the Gospels. It's an important idea. And yet, it's got to be more than an idea, right? Because if we just say, okay, so I'm the light, what does that mean? Let's bring it back to our Christmas theme. Christmas can be a time where I was just talking about being in Naples, looking at all of the decorations and really feeling it. I just enjoyed that experience so much. We sat outside for dinner, so I got to see these lights the whole evening and everything. And it's a season where we have gifts and we have Christmas parties and celebrations, all of this. It's a joyful theme, right? It's a joyful theme. And not everybody is able to connect on that level in this season. Sometimes you walk down the street and you may be dealing with a heaviness or a loss or just any number of different things that have you anchored in the human part of us very, very completely. So how can we use light perhaps to help us shift? The first thing I want to say is we always talk about acceptance here, and let's just bring it to our light and realize that we want to allow the light. Allow the light. So I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. So when I say let's allow the light, what I'm really inviting you to do is to say, what happens if I want to celebrate? It's an easy connection. It's an easy connection. But even if I am struggling to be present. There's even things called seasonal depression and things like that, right? The darkness of the time of year. So even if I'm struggling for whatever reason, we can use the light of this time to remind us that we can always tap into this spiritual nature that we are. We are the light. We start out our opening prayer all the time with recognizing this light energy moving through us, because light is just that. It's radiant energy that is visible. It's radiant energy that is visible. And when Jesus was saying this quote that I am the light of the world, we are invited, and perhaps as you sit and think about how do I allow this light to transform me, to lift me, to perhaps just even soothe my heart. What my first thought would be is to say, okay, you know what? I'm feeling something less than wonderful. I might be feeling the fear of the wave. I might be hearing the roar of the ocean. But I can remind myself as I walk down and I look at all of these lights that the truth of who I really am is that I am made in the image and likeness of God. I am a spiritual being, that I am light. And that light, this energy of light lifts. It just does that, doesn't it? Doesn't it lift your spirit? A meditation that you could do would be to sit and just view your candle. Take in that light. Allow that light to just penetrate your very essence. Just be open, allowing. And allowing sometimes can be tied into surrendering. It doesn't mean that I have to, one of the terms in a lot of the recovery programs is surrender to win. It's not talking about, I'm surrendering, give up, I'm laying on the floor. No, what it is I'm releasing. I'm not clinging and I'm not resisting. I'm allowing whatever I'm feeling to be fully present. I'm not judging it. I'm not trying to stuff it or push it or act on it. I'm allowing myself to say, whatever it is, I'm joyful, I'm sad. It doesn't matter. And then, though, as I remember that we are the light, that was our invitation by Jesus, right? He said, I am the light and you are the light. Don't hide your light under the bushel. The bushel is that egoic part of us where we can get stuck. Think about this. I'm going to stay with Greg's analogy of the wave. So you are perhaps going into the ocean and you get caught in a riptide. What is the instruction they give you? Stop resisting and just go with wherever the riptide is taking you until it releases you. The instinct is to struggle, though, isn't it? The instinct is to oh my God. I've not, fortunately, ever been in a riptide, but I think my first instinct would be to I want to swim back to shore, or just be completely fearful of that wave. And yet, it's the reverse. So many of the spiritual principles do this very same process. They take us from the normal reaction and invite us into a different perspective. And so with this bushel now, what happens is if we're in our fear and everything under the bushel, all we have to do is just put a little crack in there and the light starts to come in. The beautiful part about the spiritual process is that we don't have to make it so. We don't have to we just have to connect with the light that's within us, the love that is our nature. We just have to relax in that current and know the truth. And then it sets us free. It sets us free to, even if we're not feeling, oh, now I'm joyful, now I'm ready for the party, that lightness starts to come, the heavy weight of being perhaps not connecting at this time that is inviting us to be in a celebratory mood. That can be lifted. and we can at least feel okay with however we need to show up. You know, I came back from my vacation, and there was a little bit of craziness because I grew up in a household that was full of craziness. And somehow I felt I was reliving it this vacation or this Thanksgiving. There was my sister has an anxiety thing, and she's always had it, but it was like over the top, and it just, that energy just added to everything. And so it's taken me a week to recover. I got home, and I just really been a little disoriented and exhausted. There were 7 grandchildren also, and also all sorts of stuff. And yet, even, and there were a couple of things I had been invited to do, and I didn't want to do it. I really felt like I just wanted to be by myself. So I questioned this because these were Christmas parties that were held at our clubhouse, one of them, and something else. And people were saying, "Oh, are you coming? Are you coming?" And I had said, "Yeah, sure." And then the time came, and I said, "You know what? I want to be home by myself and with my pets." And I think it was the week of that kind of other immersion that I needed to counterbalance with being alone. But the point I'm making is we can make these choices and be okay in them. I don't have to, just because it's a party, feel like I have to participate in everything just because it's the season. I can say, you know what? I need this recovery time. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like I just need to disconnect for this week, and that's okay. And that's the beauty of being awake to our spiritual. I don't have to wrestle with it. Myrtle Fillmore talks about this very thing. When we let light flood us with its sunshine, all clouds vanish, and we begin to see ourselves in new ways of doing, which lead to wholeness, health, satisfaction, and growth. So she's saying the very same thing. Let the light flood us. Let us become awake and aware. This is the invitation of Christmas, isn't it? That the birth of the baby Jesus isn't a one-time experience. Jesus is here to guide us with his invitations. I am the light, but you are the light. Follow me, do what I do. And you can do this and more. So if it was a unique one-on situation, he wouldn't have been talking that way. He wouldn't have been teaching and preaching and telling us, this is the way the Father and I are one. This is who you are too, this oneness. That if I'm the light, you're the light. It wasn't a one-time story. And so with the Christmas story, it's the same thing. It's an invitation. When we see the tree, when we see the manger, when we see the candles lit, to look at that light to remind ourselves that we are divine, that we are this divine illumination of light. That is our spiritual nature. And that means it lifts, it lights up, it gives us guidance, inspiration, comfort. And when we do that, when we begin to see ourselves in new ways, when we're allowing, when we're surrendering, when we're just being fully present in the present moment, not worrying about the past or the future, but this is my present moment right here, right now, then it leads to wholeness, health, satisfaction, and growth. Gospel of Thomas. There is a light within a person of light, and it shines on the whole world. If it does not shine, it is dark. So here we are again in our Christmas story, and in this Christmas story, there is a light in a person of light, and the Christmas story is filled with light. We have the angels, right? The angels, metaphysically, are divine ideas. Divine ideas is the metaphysical definition of angels. And so the angels come with inspiration for Mary, for Joseph. The star guides the shepherds. There's so many different light symbolism in this birth story. And Jesus is also this person of light. And here's another one of the invitations. Because if there is a light within a person of light, and we are that light, right? We are that light. That's the metaphysical definition, that we have this divine energy of light within us. It's who we are. In fact, even our human part of us is made from stardust. That's the latest scientific information. So we just can't get away from it, guys. We got light in our bodies and in our system, and we have light in our inner essence, the spiritual part of who we are. And now, the wonderful part is that once we understand this, once we connect with this, once we become alive to what that means, and what it means to me is that if I connect to this inner light, that is where I get all of these powers that we talk about, where I get the guidance, where I get the strength, where I get the inspiration, where I get release, the power of release. I can eliminate my fears. I can eliminate my worries, where I get love, that connection of love that lifts and unifies. This is what resides. Everything is energy. We've talked about this before. Everything is energy. Light is energy, but so are our emotions. Everything is energy. And when we connect with that light energy within us, we are vibrating at a higher level. We're vibrating at an energetic level where we are the spiritual understanding. We have spiritual understanding. Light symbolizes the male energy in us. It is strength, it is inspiration and guidance, wisdom. In metaphysics, light means wisdom. And then the female part of our energy is the moon. It is reflection. It is love. And yet, the moon has a lot of power and energy in it, doesn't it? Here we have the gentleness of an evening under the moonlight, and we have strength in both of those areas. And that is both of what we are. We are light and love. That is our nature. Let there be light, and we are made of this light. And yet we also say that God is love, right? God is love. We know this again. Jesus said, what is the most important commandment? When he was asked, he answered love. He answered love, and he wouldn't have answered love if that wasn't, again, who we are. So his message is light. His message is love. And when we connect with that essence that is our true nature, then we can talk about peace emanating. This is how we shine our light. In a time where you might look out and say, whoa, there's a lot of things going on in the world that feel dark. And I use light and dark in this case symbolically. And dark is things that are not of God. And to me, things that are not of God are hate, separation. We started our service talking about that we are all interconnected. And we're interconnected with this planet, with Earth, with everything. With this, we breathe the air, we drink the water. We have to be nourished by the plant life that's out here. Anything that creates that sense of separation is not of God. And that doesn't, I don't want to start labeling good and bad and right and wrong, because the whole journey is just to move. move into this place where we can shine our light on the world, where we can be this light. We can bring peace because we have lifted that bushel off of our light. We have revealed, we have allowed ourselves to connect with those parts of us where we want the light to shine in. Where, remember that one story that came up? It was a Buddhist story, and there was a big Buddhist statue, and it had been covered in clay. And the monks were having to move it. The Tibetan monks had to move this big clay statue. So they were very concerned how this was going to work. They didn't want to lose their wonderful Buddha. And as they went to move it, what happened was a crack came into the clay. And all of a sudden, from that crack, they saw light emanating out. It was actually gold. So as they gently chipped away the clay, this beautiful gold Buddha was uncovered. That is a symbolism for what our divine nature is also. The bushel is that clay that comes over, that human part of us, that fear of the wave, that feeling of loss and depression, the perhaps anger that we have, the jealousy, when we look around, any of those kind of emotions. Again, a reminder, we don't have to fix it. We have to be allowing ourselves to be aware of it. We can't push it down. We can't hide it. Comes out, comes out in your body, or it comes out in your community or in your life. It's energy. You cannot get rid of energy. You can just transform energy. So we're transforming this energy, and we're allowing this light that comes from within, come within to heal. And all we have to do is get out of our own way sometimes. Become quiet. Become still. Doesn't mean, for some of us, that practice of prayer and meditation is a little challenging. We say, I can't sit there and be quiet. So there's lots of things you can do. Like I said, you can sit and look at the light of a candle. That in and of itself is a meditation. Just watch it. Get absorbed in the movement of the flame. You can take a walking meditation and just try to be in nature or wherever you are, walking down your neighborhood, looking at the lights. Remember, these lights can remind us that it is not only the season to say, this is pretty, but it is the season to remind ourselves of who we truly are. That is the birth of the Christ within. Being reminded that we are this divine being. We are light, and we are being called to shine our light out into the world. And as we shine our light out, it removes the shadow. It removes the dark. Rumi puts it this way. Don't you know yet? It is your light that lights the world. And so it is. Amen. So let's take this idea now into meditation. I invite you to just close your eyes. And as we take a deep breath in, let's just relax our body first. Settle into your chair, let your face relax, your eyes soften, your jaw soften, your shoulders drop, your hands open lightly on your lap, feeling the chair support you, and your feet anchored to the earth, Mother Earth. And taking a breath in now, let us feel this light radiating in our soul, filling every part of our being right now. I am the light of God. I am the light. Breathe that idea right now in. I am the light. Feel this light. Feel its energy. Feel its warmth. Feel its power and strength. Feel the wisdom and guidance that you're receiving. Feel this energy moving through your body right now. I am the light. I shine my light on everything in me that needs healing. Any thoughts, any emotions, any physical ailments, I shine this light of divine luminosity. Light is this divine spirit that is within me. I acknowledge it, I allow it, and I become. This is how I become the very light in my life, in the life of those that I love, in the light of the world. We each shine our light, and collectively, it changes everything. And take another deep breath in now. And feeling this light within us, healing, renewing, restoring, we listen.
I am light, light washes over me. I am light, light washes over me. I am light. I am still, and the stillness brings me peace. I am still, and the stillness brings me peace. I am still. I am here, and peace is with me now. I am here, and peace is with me now. I am here. I am peace, peace washes over me. I am peace, and peace washes over me. I am peace.
Let's take another deep breath in now and move around a little bit in our chair. And when we're ready, let's open up our eyes and return to this present moment. Thank you, Greg. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. So now we're going to shift our energy, and we're going to invite our usher back up, because this is the regular time that we get to do our love offerings. So for those of you who are present, let's take your love offering out into your hands. And for those of you who are joining us virtually, you too can participate. You can participate in both of our givings to this Sunday. You can send a check or call the office with a credit card for the Super Sunday. And now with our regular Sunday tithing, you can participate as well. So we've got those 4 ways that you can give. Go to the website and you can press our PayPal button. You can send a check directly to the church. We have a 3G giving, and what that simply means is that that's an automated donation. All you have to do is contact the office, and you can give them your credit card, the amount that you want charged, and the date you want it charged on. And then, like I keep saying, you don't have to bring your pocketbook. You don't have to remember. It works great for me. And just to make it even more convenient, we have on your chairs, you can look for one of these. If you want to get more information on the 3G giving, just put your name, your phone number, or your email address, and the office will contact you to talk to you more about how to do that and the benefits that come from that. So right now we want to say our affirmation together. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I am and have, and all that I give and receive.
Good morning. So this year, my album is 10 songs of Jesus' teachings, and it's up on YouTube now. And this is the song "Letting My Light Shine," and it is Matthew 5:16. Let your light shine before men. I think it's the same one as that one from John that she was showing us. So, letting my light shine. Stop me from believing in myself. I know my possibilities, and I'm not going to stop. Real courage is going on, even if you're afraid. You know where it comes from. My own head. I'm letting my light shine, the light that's always mine. I'm letting my light shine, the light that's always mine. Distracted or thrown off my game. I'm not gonna wilt or let anger take my passion. I'm in it for the long haul, baby steps to my dreams. I'll keep working on this wonderful life. I'm letting my light shine, the light that's always mine. I'm letting my light shine, the light that's always mine. I'm letting my light shine, the light that's always mine. I'm letting my light shine, the light that's always mine. You're the light of the world. Don't hide it under the basket. Put your light high up on the shelf. Bring it out for everyone to see. We're the real riches in the world. Our hearts and good deeds are the real treasures. Cheer up and keep your hopes high, 'cause we're the joy in the world. I'm letting my light shine, the light that's always mine. I'm letting my light shine, the light that's always mine. I'm letting my light shine, the light that's always mine. I'm letting my light shine, the light that's always mine. I'm letting my light shine, the light that's always mine. I'm letting my light shine, the light that's always mine.
you, Susan, for letting your light shine with your creativity and your gift of music for us. And now let us bring these love offerings up so that we can bless them. Take a deep breath in with me, and let's just say thank you with an attitude of gratitude. Thank you, God, for the abundance that is so freely flowing right here, right now, in this sacred space. We thank you for the gifts of prosperity. We thank you for the gifts of creativity. We thank you for the gifts of love and support that are so truly present in this community. And for this, I say, and so it is. Amen. And now let's bring up our, oh, there she is. Let's bring up our platform person, Nancy, to tell us what is going on.
Never a dull moment. And who had the good fortune of having a birthday this month? There we go. I hope you didn't get cheated every year with folks trying to steal, should I put this in under Christmas or birthday? My sister struggled with that. So let's join in singing Happy Birthday. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, December babies. Happy birthday to you. And I hope you will feel celebrated as we share a potluck together right after service, so we'll have a nice time together. Today is the last day for writing the Christmas cards. I don't know if there's still any more out there or not. Annie was saying we had a pretty good collection going. Thank you so much for taking time to do that. And decorating our church home, a lot of that has been done already as well. The tree is just lovely. Isn't that pretty? Thank you for those who did that. Another opportunity for decorations is we'll be lining the podium with poinsettias, and if you would like to make a donation, it's a love offering. So there's a list to sign up in the back if you'd like to be part of that, and I hope you will. That always is a nice color shock for us. And if you do make a donation, you'll get to pick up your poinsettia and take it home after the 21st service. Reverend Ellen's class, Heart-Centered Metaphysics, will meet on Tuesdays at noon or on Zoom or in person, or in the evening at 7 p.m. This is a weekly love offering class. We'll delve into topics such as metaphysics and truth, self-knowledge, spiritual evolution, oneness, and creation. It's a very rich class. I hope you'll consider that. Reverend Annie, next Sunday on December 14th, after the service, we'll do a deeper dive into the unity power of life. That's the 12th power, and it's the 12th month. Attend this eye-opening discussion in person or by Zoom from 12 to 1. For details, visit unitychurchofraleigh.com for that and any other activities. Unity Holistic Wellness Center has its usual yoga class on Wednesdays at 10. The Caregiver Support Group will meet next Sunday, December 14th at 4:30 on Zoom. December 21st at 5:30, there'll be a workshop that Peggy's doing at 5:30 in the evening. What is shamanism and the winter solstice? It'll be held at UCR, and it sounds like it's going to be outside. Bring drums, rattles, flutes, native hand percussions, and your voice. Be aware of what you want to release this year and what you would like to receive. Peggy will be bringing fire. Dress warmly. Cost is $15. Registration is available on the website. For details and the Zoom link, visit unityholisticwellnesscenter.org. And right after the service, we'll stay together for our healing prayer circle, so stay with us. And any children today? I don't believe there are. Okay, Ellen, back to you.
We have one other announcement, and we have a tree. It's not a live tree, but we have a tree where the old bookcase used to be, right out this door here. And it's available to anyone who wants to take it home for a love donation. So you can just put your love donation. Where would they put this love donation? give it to the platform person, Nancy, and she will take the love donation for the tree. And now, yes, and Shanice, you two look so alike, and that's what I was thinking when you were up there.
Thank you so much. So I'm representing the core group for our outreach for the month. And remember last year, friends, when we supported the Encouraging Place with a toy drive and a store that is set up for families. This year, we have decided to just hopefully take names for anyone during the day or evening that would like to participate at the store. You get to see the behind the scenes and just share a couple of hours of your time at this store supporting families and purchasing these well-discounted items. If anyone is interested in that, I forgot the schedule, but I will get in touch. Come and see me, and I will get to you what their schedule is. It's a couple of days during the week for the month of December up until Christmas. So if anyone is interested in participating in the working the toy store for families, encouraging place, see me. Thank you.
Thank you, Nisha. Okay, well, it's time to do the end of the service. Let's do our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us.
The light of God surrounds us.
The love of God enfolds us.
The love of God enfolds us.
The power of God protects us.
The power of God protects us.
And the presence of God watches over us.
The presence of God watches over us.
Wherever we are, God is.
Wherever we are, God is.
And all is well.
And all is well.
And let's now stand and sing our peace song.
Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. As God as Creator, united all are we. Yes, we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Yes, this is the moment now. With every step I take, Lord, this is my joyful vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me.
And as you go out from here today, I invite you to remember to shine your light. You are light. That is your true and nature. And the more you do that, the more your energy is lifted. And so it is. Amen. And now we're going to form our circle. Unity was founded on prayer. In fact, Myrtle Fillmore realized she was a child of God. Can we have a circle? Maybe we can. Yes. So anyway, Myrtle believed, she heard this prayer, "You are a child of God, I do not inherit sickness." And that rocked her world. She took that back and she held onto that truth, onto that idea, and it transformed her life. She was healed from tuberculosis after 2 days, 2 years. Well, you know what? Sometimes healings are instantaneous. In her case, she did this practice. There's that word again. She did this practice for 2 years. So let us hold on to this fact that prayer transforms us. Prayer changes us inside out. And so we just open up to the activity of God's presence within, feeling God's presence. And if we have any issue that we are struggling with, just breathe it out right now. This has no power over